Moving to China, it's like this wonderful adventure.
Such a special time in my life. It's invaluable.
Foshan is rich, a lot of things to share.
How fast the changes could happen here.
听多别的国家来佛山往美。
I have witnessed the changes here over the past decade.
They're always happy to be our second home.
Welcome to China!
This is probably like my 7th or 8th time to come here. But this is the first time I've been in a boat here at the water village. Actually, it's pretty nice. There's a nice breeze and there's like this comfortable feeling, just relaxing and serene. I definitely think that being in the boat and enjoying the boat ride gives you a different perspective around the village, and you get to see different buildings that you might not be able to see, like walking around. Like the view is very special from the boat. It's one of my favorite places to come, actually. There's lots of little cute shops and places to eat, and the vibe and the atmosphere is very lively. It's a really, really special place to come, different from what I've experienced in other places of Shunda. My name is Johnna Warner. We moved here in 2017. We originally came to China because my husband was looking at investing in a business opportunity. So we talked about it and we decided that going on an adventure and moving halfway around the world to China was a great idea. So we sold all of our belongings. We packed our suitcases and flew over here. It was really like surreal in the very beginning. The first couple months, you're in a new place. It's like this wonderful adventure. The first time I came here, and I remember being really astonished at the large gate and the bridges. I think that this gate is very spectacular. You can tell that it has a lot of history and that it's very old and historical. I think that people do a really nice job of protecting it. I don't see any spots that, I would be worried about. There aren't any cracks or anything. It's very well preserved. One of the things that jumps out at me is like the city and the government's commitment to preserving like cultural relics and historical and traditional culture and architecture. There are a lot of different places in the city that have been like renovated or refurbished or even like protected and kind of preserved. So that is actually one thing that I think is really cool, is that although like downtown or the city center of Foshan is very metropolitan, sprinkled, in certain places everywhere, there are these little places that are very old and historical and traditional. And so I think it really gives a really nice feel to the city, and I think that that's really important. I really appreciate the message that sends, because I think it shows and it tells people that the past is important and we should honor that. Although we are, modern and, going into the future, we still need to honor the past and know where we come from and where our roots are. So I think that that's like really impressive to me about cities like Foshan. I've been teaching English now at Guangrong Country Garden School since 2019. Pair of hands, okay, and what are the hands doing, Charlie? We have a lot of class discussion. We give them lots of opportunities to share their ideas, which I think is very valuable for their classmates to hear many different ideas and opinions and perspectives to help guide their own learning. So I think that would be one difference between a traditional style of teaching and more of an international style of teaching. Here at this school, we do a mix of both. I think that being a teacher here is a little bit special. We are trying to help the students become responsible global citizens and have these qualities such as being reflective, being open-minded, being good communicators, while also respecting the students' national identity and really preserving their own culture. I definitely feel like there is a great level of respect given to teachers and to educators here. It seems like the teachers here are very loved and appreciated. Quite often I get personal messages from parents thanking me and I have good relationships with them. The students themselves show appreciation to us. So I think that that is really special. As I said, it's been a great opportunity for myself and I've been really able to work on a lot of collaborative teams, working together with others, brainstorming ideas, coming up with best practices together, not only allowed me to learn and develop myself, but also really make good connections and relationships with others. So I've really enjoyed working in this area. So we've been here a total of almost 8 years so far, so next year will be year number 9. To be honest, originally, before we came to China, I was thinking, okay, maybe we'll go for 3 or 4 years. And as we can see, it's been double that. Every year, my husband and I end up having a conversation and a chat about what our plan is gonna be. It seems every year we end up having more reasons to stay. And so that's probably the reason why we've been here so long. It's worked out really well for us. I think in that point in time, it did take a little bit of courage. And now looking back, I'm so happy and glad that I did. So I'm not regretting that at all. No regrets. You know, going out and exploring the city really has allowed me to definitely learn about where I'm living. You know, different parts of the city have their own culture and really showcase the different cultures within China as well. So not only have I learned a lot more about being in Foshan by living here a while and being able to go out and explore, but I've definitely, I think, learned a lot more about China itself and the different, you know, cultures and the different people that are within China that I didn't know or have knowledge about before I moved here. Like I said, if I could bring my friends and family from back home and bring them here, I would stay here forever. I really love living in this location, in this area. So I think it's a very nice city. Overall, it's been a really great experience. If I'd never come to Foshan and been here and lived here, I would not have had like the wonderful, meaningful experiences that I've had, some unexpected adventures. I never would have learned the knowledge and the skills that I've been able to develop. And so on. And I definitely would not have learned that Foshan has so many historical places with little traces of time. I'm very appreciative that I've been able to come here and spend such great time here.